Today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys today by SeatGeek. Folks, be sure to go to SeatGeek.com or download the mobile app on your phones today. SeatGeek is the best place for ticket deals where you can get tickets for comedy shows, sports shows, Broadway shows, concerts, you name it, SeatGeek has it. And it also has the best deal so you don't get screwed when you buy tickets. Be sure to go to SeatGeek.com, that's SeatGeek.com, or download it on your mobile devices today. And we would also like to thank our other sponsors, TeePublic. Guys, if you want Wrestle Arc merch, go to teepublic.com/user/WrestleArc. There, you can get t-shirts, you can get hoodies, tank tops, long sleeve t-shirts, you name it. There's a bunch of different apparel from each of us. Be sure to go down to the description to find all that stuff. That's teepublic.com/user/WrestleArc.
Hello and welcome to the Wrestle Arc Podcast. This is episode 110. I am here with two stinky Americans, I should say. I am here joined with the CMU Heritage Cup champion, Peyton Cash.
Hey-o!
And I am here with Chicago's own Ross Blocks.
Well, I'm out of fucking breath.
Good sponsor read, I must say.
I need to learn.
Good intro.
I need to.
Good intro.
Yeah, you did a good intro.
Yeah. There is a lot to recap today.
There is.
Yeah, I think let's just get straight into it. Right.
Yeah.
First things first.
Good.
Crown Jewel happens this past Saturday. Overall, I thought it was a very, very enjoyable show, I must say.
I liked it.
Yeah. So
I didn't see
first
it
match.
because I was working.
Yeah, you're a nerd. First match is Sami Zayn versus JD McDonough. Obviously,
On
as
the
a Saudi
kickoff show.
Sami
show.
won. Yeah, on the kickoff show. But obviously, because it's a Saudi show, Sami won.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sammy did beat JD McDonough.
Yeah. Peyton,
You know what I liked about that match?
Oh, yeah.
Something I liked about that match is that Sami Zayn actually used the Blue Thunder Bomb to finish the match, which I think the Blue Thunder Bomb should be like a legitimate finisher. Like, I don't like it as just a signature. It's such a cool move.
It's so cool.
No.
Blue Thunder Bomb is one of the best moves.
Wait, so he didn't use the haluva kick?
No, he used the haluva kick and then he used the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Wrong order.
I think
no.
Honestly,
He did. He did the haluva kick and then he did the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Yeah, but
That's
it's the
what he
wrong
did.
order.
BJD.
I want the BTB first and then the kick.
Did you really just say BTB, you motherfucker?
Yes, because it's shortened.
It's so simple to say Blue Thunder Bomb. God damn it.
Listen, bro. I
think
have
really,
trouble.
really good.
I have trouble speaking these days, so I'm trying to shorten words a bit.
Oh, yeah, we
so, shush.
You always do.
But yeah, by the way, hello to Trey Lucado and Aled. Yes, we know you're here, Aled.
Yeah, lads.
All right, what
I
started
honestly
the
think-
show?
Let me finish what I need to say.
All right, motherfucker.
No, you and Peyton were arguing. I was trying to get what I wanted to say. I think it's a good thing that he did it like that. He did a haluva kick, so JD McDonough ran back first into the Blue Thunder Bomb, which is how he gets set up for it. I think it's really good that how he did it. Yeah, that's what
I
wanted to
agree.
say. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
well, now, Raul, what started the main show?
The first match on the main show, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. In what was arguably probably the match of the night.
I agree.
That
I
match
agree. It was a really
so
good match. I'm not going to lie. I thought Judgment Day would have probably gotten involved mid-match, but no. Drew lost clean.
That's what I'm annoyed about, because if you guys didn't watch the predictions, I thought Drew would actually win.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because I thought that would be the motivation for Drew to sign a new contract with WWE.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends. It really depends. I do hope Drew does sign with the company, but
Yeah.
you got to
But
figure it out.
Ross,
What?
what happened after the match?
After the match, it looked like Seth was going to walk out and everything was going to be sunshines and rainbows, but then Damian Priest tried to attempt cashing in Money in the Bank, and before he could, Sami Zayn stopped it, and he stole Damian Priest's Money in the Bank briefcase.
Such a heel move Sami did.
Sami Zayn for World Champion 2024, says Aled.
I agree.
Yes,
Oh,
Sami
yeah.
Zayn deserves
Oh,
the
yeah.
World Championship.
Yeah.
Give it to him right now.
So yeah, all that happened. There was a promo for something else that happened after. But then the next match that happened, I honestly thought would be a snoozer. It was the Women's World Championship match. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Shayna Baszler versus Zoe Stark. I would like to start off by saying I apologize to Zoe Stark. I always thought that she was boring in the ring. She had such a good showing today on Saturday.
She was good.
She was really good. But I always found her boring in the ring.
Have you watched? How many of her matches have you watched?
Her NXT matches.
Oh wait, just NXT?
Yeah. I haven't really
She's been in the main roster since like May.
Every time Zoe Stark just comes on TV, I just turn away.
You gotta watch her matches. The only thing I don't like about her is her promos. That's it.
Yeah.
She just has to fix her mic work, and then I think she's all set.
Yeah. We'll move on to speak more about Zoe Stark later on in the podcast for a particular reason.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank God Nia Jax didn't win.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Who actually got pinned?
Shayna Baszler got pinned.
Shayna Baszler got pinned. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Again, I only thought Zoe Stark was in it because I thought she was going to eat the pinfall. We'll move on. Again, we'll move on more about Zoe Stark later on in the podcast. The next match. Solo Sikoa versus John Cena.
Capital
Jeez.
S squash.
No, it wasn't a squash, basically.
Well, I mean, Solo did hit like 14 spikes at Cena's neck towards the end. It wasn't really a squash because Cena had a good amount of offense.
Yeah, it shows that Cena still does have it.
Yeah.
But again, we'll speak more about Cena later on in this podcast.
Some people say to this day Cena is still getting Samoan spiked.
Yeah. But again, we'll speak more about Cena later on in this podcast.
Yes.
The WWE United States Championship match.
Oh, I know Aled was excited for this one. Aled was really excited for this one.
So was I. Mysterio unsuccessfully defended the championship against Logan Paul. Logan Paul is the new United States champion.
That was probably his favorite moment of the night.
Yeah. What I want to talk about is Santos Escobar.
Oh boy.
Yes.
He placed the whatever it's called with knuckle dusters next to Logan Paul on purpose. My answer is yes. I think he did.
If he didn't do it on purpose, then that looked really bad on his part.
Yeah.
Well,
because people were saying he slid it into the ring, even though he just like set it down.
He set it down. He didn't slide it at all. He set it down next to Logan Paul.
Yeah.
It's as if he knew Logan was going to be set up there.
Yeah. I think
I think this
is going to be the start. Rey Mysterio is going to look back at the match and see that Santos Escobar is the knuckle duster next to Logan Paul. And Rey
I feel
Mysterio is
like-
going to think that Santos Escobar set him up. I think that's going to be the heel turn for Santos Escobar.
Yeah, I feel like they've been teasing it for a while ever since Ray won the title. Because the only reason Ray is the United States champion is because he had to step in for Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
The only reason he was the champion. Because Santos got hurt and Rey Mysterio took his place.
Yeah.
And now Logan Paul's the champion, so what is he going to
So
do?
I think, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Logan. There was that scary spot in the match where
Oh,
Ray
yeah.
almost landed on his head, but Logan was able to catch him in time.
Yeah.
That was almost really bad. Good for Logan on being able to save him there.
He's really safe in the ring. It shows.
Big W,
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
still
really-
really, really good in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Let's move on. Because I think this is my favorite moment of the show. Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. Peyton, Ross, Kairi Sane is back.
Yep,
Yeah!
she's finally back. I was
After
really
signing-
hyped up for this.
After re-signing back in May, she made her return this past Saturday.
That's how long it was since she re-signed with WWE?
I think it was, I can't remember. I think she was in talks in May, but I don't think she actually signed back until
Yeah,
August.
Yeah, I think it was during the summer that she signed a contract.
Yeah, but I think she was in talks since May to come back.
Yeah. But
she's
there's one thing I
resigned-
want to know.
Yes.
What does this mean for Bayley? Because if you remember back in 2020 when WWE was in the Performance Center, Bayley was the one that ran Kairi Sane out of WWE initially.
Mm,
So I wonder what goes down there.
yeah. And now that Kyrie's
I mean-
back and seemingly aligns herself with Io only.
Yeah, Bayley. We're gonna have to watch SmackDown to see what happens.
Yeah,
with
because Bailey looked pissed.
Bayley looked more shocked than pissed.
Yeah. And let's
She was
say,
like, "Wow."
and let's say they will make Io pick Bailey or Kyrie. That's the way it's going to go.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
I don't see Kyrie and Bayley getting along.
No. Peyton, how do you feel about Kyrie being back?
I mean...
Hey,
oh my
God
god.
damn it, Peyton.
Listen,
God,
Now's not the
listen,
time for
listen.
sleeping, Peyton.
I wasn't asleep. I wasn't sleeping. Honestly, I'm very happy about Kairi Sane coming back. Honestly, I think she's the key factor of causing damage control to be done.
Okay.
So do you think that Bailey and Dakota will stay together?
Honestly, yes. But I have no idea about Io staying with them because Kairi might have, I think, complete ownership of Io because she wants her to be on her side now.
Yeah.
Or Bailey could accept Kairi and damage control to be a 4-woman group.
Mm. That's not
Anything
the way
could
that it
happen.
looks like it was going.
Yeah.
Aled says Io picks Kyrie, Bailey wins the Rumble and faces Io at Mania.
That's not bad.
I mean, honestly,
I mean,
I'm
to
not
be
gonna
fair,
lie.
Bailey- To be fair,
Is-
Bayley deserves to win the Rumble because her work has been really good.
Yeah.
Question is
Yes.
is Dakota cleared for any matches? Or
No,
anything?
she's not cleared.
Damn it.
She's still recovering from her torn ACL.
And she's
okay.
able to walk it, though. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she shows up every now and then. She's just still injured.
Okay. Because I was saying I was thinking maybe having I think damage control be in the women's WarGames match, which we'll talk about later.
That's if there is a women's War Games match because we haven't gotten a single tease of it yet.
No,
Yeah.
we haven't.
No,
Really?
I honestly don't think that will be.
Well, the thing is, if you do a War Games match, obviously you could have like team damage control, but how would you set up the other team?
Exactly, it won't make
That's
any
the
sense.
thing.
You
can't really.
Honestly, you could have Bianca in it because she's been facing damage control for a bit.
We need Charlotte Flair.
No.
No, thank you.
Hell no.
Charlotte Flair. Could you imagine Charlotte Flair in WarGames?
She's a stiff worker. I honestly think she will.
Bro, I could see her doing a moonsault off the WarGames cage.
I miss everyone.
Mm.
A moonsault needs work. I can't lie.
All right.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Moving on.
Let's move on.
Cody Rhodes defeats Damian Priest. I don't really have anything to say about that, really.
It was actually a pretty decent match. Cody had to do the thing where it took 3 crossroads to pin Damian Priest.
Yeah. I just don't have anything to say about that. Just accept.
It was just a bunch of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judgment Day come out. Jey Uso came out. Cody, says Aled.
Of course, Aled would say that.
But now...
The main event.
Main event.
Oh, what was the main event, Raul?
The main event was Roman Reigns versus L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
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 Or, well, more like no.
Yeah, more like no, because L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
We.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But it was more like Nana, because L.A. Knight was.
Nana. Yeah, Reigns,
Yeah.
obviously.
In what was possibly Roman Reigns' shortest title defense.
Yeah. Knight, I'm surprised LA Knight kicked out of a spear.
Yeah. It only lasted 20 minutes. Normally, Roman Reigns' title defense lasts like half an hour.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it's saying.
No, actually, you know what? His shortest title defense was against Sami Zayn in 2022. That was his shortest title defense because it only lasted like a minute.
A minute?
That doesn't count.
It was a.
Actually, it is.
What do you mean it doesn't count? It was a legit title defense. Sami Zayn won a battle royal for #1 contendership, and then the day he was supposed to have the title match, Brock Lesnar beat Sami the fuck up right before his match, and then when the match happened, Roman basically hit a spear and then put the guillotine in and made Sami pass out.
Yeah. And
damn.
has just made a good point. Roman is now gone until 2024.
Yeah, he's continuing to be a part-timer.
Yeah.
He's only had 5 title defenses in 2023. Only 5.
I don't have anything to say, just that if Roman is going to be a champion, he needs to show up.
He's defended against Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and LA Knight.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
But the question I want to ask is, what's next for LA Knight?
Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I could see him. Like, literally could see him be Logan Paul's next challenger. Or first challenger.
I wouldn't say the next challenger, because I feel like they would want to have that match for WrestleMania, Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States title. You could have them do a stare down and tease a match, but I don't think they should have the match right away.
Maybe.
They got to rebuild. They got to build LA Knight back up again after losing to Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they got to do first.
All right.
Yeah, let's agree. LA Knight will win the US eventually, straight away.
Yeah. So that's Crown Jewel. What are your guys' ratings for the show?
8 out of 10.
You two can rate it. I don't, because I haven't seen it. I don't get a chance to rate it.
Yeah, I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
And so we figured this out while we were watching the show because Peyton wasn't live for it because he was doing other shit. But regarding predictions, your winner for Crown Jewel and new Wrestle Arc champion, the guy who couldn't make it because he's fucking asleep, Liam.
I don't blame him.
What's he doing?
He's very busy at uni. But to be fair, so am I. I'm really busy as well.
Hey, you're starting to become more of a full-timer here.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
Shocker.
I know. Let's move on to the next part.
Yeah.
It's all about NXT.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
All about NXT.
Oh, yeah, NXT.
Yes. In 2024, NXT will be moving to the CW network. And it's reported to stay on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I think it's good that they're staying on NXT, and especially considering they're moving SmackDown to USA in 2025. I think it's good to move NXT out of there because having all 3 shows on USA seems like a workload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Go on, Peyton.
I mean, I never expected a wrestling show to be on like the CW in general, because CW was home to like the Arrowverse, with Arrow, the Flash, Supergirl, all that jazz. But I never expected like a show like based on, I think, some sort of superhero movies. Even freaking I forgot what that show was. It was like happened with a lake or something. Riverside, or maybe that. To even host a wrestling show. Or Riverdale. There we go. I forgot.
But
Riverdale.
Riverdale. I think what's important to note is that the CW network is owned by Warner Brothers, who are it's trouble for AEW. That
because Warner Bros has a deal with AEW.
Yeah, they do.
And now they struck a deal with NXT. I honestly think because AEW is not profitable. It's not profitable at all. It's in the deep reds. AEW are in serious trouble.
They are in deep shit.
AEW has fallen off from being known as the alternative for wrestling. They're starting to lose it. Because that's what people used to call AEW, the alternative. And now it seems like they could be bested by TNA now.
Which we'll move on to in a little bit, but yeah.
That's a big thing. It's trouble for AEW right now.
Yeah.
It's nothing but trouble.
Into CW. CW owned by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers have a deal with AEW. This is really bad for AEW.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Let's move on to what Trey said, because that's also part of our agenda. Speaking of which, this is what Trey said. Speaking of which, I heard a little rumor that Raw might go to FX. It was not going to be at USA Network.
Ooh.
FX? Like literally FX.
Yes,
FX. I mean, I don't see Raw going to FX, to be honest. I really don't. Because FX here, right? It's mostly the place. It's mostly the place where you see movies for like free, with commercials.
By the way, I'm gonna let you two talk this out because I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna say this: they're probably gonna have to move Raw from USA eventually, because pretty soon that's gonna be the home for SmackDown.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna have to change there. There was also wasn't there also rumors of a possible change of days for Monday Night Raw, like moving out of Mondays or something?
Thursday, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that was something.
Yeah,
but this is actually the first time I'm hearing about Raw possibly going to FX, and I don't really know too much about it, so
I don't. Yeah,
there's that.
Yeah. Personally, I don't see Raw going to FX.
I just know that WWE are in talks in the UK to go back to Sky, because obviously AEW is on TNT. Currently, WWE is on TNT Sports.
Raw could move to TNT, you know.
It could.
It could happen.
It could.
Depends on the deal with Warner Bros. But could you imagine if Raw and SmackDown just do a swap and Raw just moves to Fox?
Oh God, that would be poor.
That would be funny.
That's poor business.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Right. Let's move on.
All right.
I think we need to speak about John Cena more.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
The Hollywood strike is over.
The strike is over. Finally.
John Cena.
Also pretty sad.
We might have seen the last of John Cena for a little while.
Yeah.
What I think John Cena has put in more dates with WWE before, obviously, it got announced that the strike is over. I think Cena will adhere to the dates that he's put in with WWE. I think he will work WrestleMania. I think he will return at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. And the thing is, the whole story they built with John Cena up to Crown Jewel and the way it ended up, like seeing if John Cena can still go, and then he gets beaten by Solo Sikoa. The way they showed John Cena walking back up the entrance ramp was a little bit sad because you could think that was John Cena's last appearance or match. They tried to make it seem like that.
For me,
I don't know how much of John Cena we have left.
I honestly think he's going to return at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but it also kind of gives you that feeling that we know our time with John Cena is limited now because he's already gone so far in his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know how much of Cena we have left.
Yeah. That's
I wonder who could be his opponent.
Selfish.
Stop being selfish.
He also said that he's worked all the dates he was scheduled for.
He did. That Cena run went by so quick.
He's now also said let things that he'll return at Mania.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably going to happen.
I think he's going to return at the Rumble. I think he's agreed to show up at the Rumble.
Watch, John Cena's going to win the Royal Rumble.
He's not going to win the Rumble. No.
Yeah.
He'll be the second person to win the Rumble 3 times.
Yeah, but I think it's obvious he's going to win the Rumble anyways. Especially the men's one, because he's an amazing worker. But I think Cena will make an appearance in the Rumble.
Yeah, he probably will. He'll probably get close to the Final Four or something.
Yeah.
Close to it.
Aled says, I said this the other day, the next one he loses will be his last. They'll give him a winning run, and then the next one he loses will be his last. It's sort of like what Impact were doing with Mickie James before she got injured, and then they cancelled that whole thing. That when she loses, she'll retire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
But she ended up winning, didn't she?
Yeah. And let's just ask me a question. What makes you think he agreed? Agreed? I can't read that properly. Agreed to the Rumble.
What makes you think he's agreed to the Rumble?
It's a hunch. I don't know if he's agreed. I think it's just a hunch.
Just a gut feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gut feeling, yeah.
You just got that feeling in you.
I got that feeling in me.
I'm hooked on a feeling.
No, shut up. No copyright.
I'm high on believing.
Hey, 10, I swear to God.
Cena will be in the
Rumble. That's it. We do not allow copyright on here. All right.
How is that copyright? How is that copyright? Fuck you,
what do we have to talk about next?
Vince McMahon.
Ooh.
Vince McMahon selling 8.4 million of TKO shares.
He had another temper tantrum.
Yeah, this news got broken today by Davey Boy.
Davey Boy. Good old Davey
Boy. Yes, so Vince McMahon, I can't even properly. Here we go. Let's read what he said.
Let's read. What the hell?
Okay, that's too much. TKO announced a secondary offering of 8,400,000 shares of a Class A common stock via selling stockholder, and that was TKO, basically.
All right. To be fair, I haven't really read too much on that, so
I
just want to hear what you think, Raul.
I agree. I think Vince had a temper tantrum. I honestly think he's done. I honestly think he's done.
He's done. He's
TKO.
done.
Yeah. Once the news broke, it led to some crunching of numbers. I'm going to read it out for you. So, $700 million. That's the number that I can't even find. $700,000. $700 million. I can't find it. But it says $700 million divided by 8 million shares is priced at $87.50 per share. Yeah. Eled can speak more about his numbers that he came up with. He also did $87.5, which is per share, multiplied by 20 million, and that will get $1.75 billion. But obviously, because of economic fluctuations, it will be close to around 2 billion. Hashtag Eled.
He's making 750 million, so between 700 and 800 million. God damn.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying, Eled. He also says by selling his shares, Vince would have less influence in corporate decisions, but if he still owns more than 20% after the sale, he will still yield significant influence.
Okay.
I really think this is it for Vince. I think he's done.
Vince is going to have to go.
With the news that it's just going to hurt TKO's.
Yeah, Vince, get the fuck out
as well. I honestly think it's time for him to just bye.
He's past his time anyway.
Yeah, it's time for him to yeet.
Yeet.
But yeah, that's the only thing about Vince McMahon.
What else do we got?
Survivor Series WarGames.
WarGames.
But it wasn't William Regal that says it on Monday. It was Adam Pearce.
To be fair, he did a really good job at it.
I think he did really. Yeah, I agree. So here's what happened at the end of Monday Night Raw. Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins. Well, okay, let me restart. Rewind.
You had it right.
No, let me say about what happened before.
Oh.
Seth Rollins beat Sami Zayn to retain the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, now say the stuff you already said.
Yeah. And now, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso came out to defend Seth and Sami against the Judgment Day of Dom, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce then came out and announced, "Do you want to play games? You want to play games? Well, in Chicago, you guys will be playing games in WarGames."
WarGames.
So one thing that is really, really interesting is that it was advertised for a 5-on-5 WarGames match, and so far there's 4 members each.
I feel like they might want to just do a 4-on-4 for this one, because last year when they did 5-on-5, they kind of really had to, because there was like 5 members of the Bloodline at that time, and the WarGames matches are usually 4-on-4, so
yeah,
they're probably just going to do 4-on-4. But if they don't and they do 5-on-5, that could leave a possibility of certain opportunity for certain stars to make their presence known.
Exactly. One of them being Drew McIntyre.
And
the other could potentially be a returning Randy Orton.
Exactly. But
I want Randy Orton back.
On the Tuesday morning when I watched the highlights, obviously it finished at 4 in the morning in the UK. When I was watching the highlights, I found myself really excited and waking up my house by saying, "Oh my god, CM Punk is going to return."
It could happen. CM Punk could return.
Yeah.
The way I see him returning is if Shinsuke Nakamura throws out an open challenge for Survivor Series and it's answered by CM Punk.
Yeah.
That's how I see it going down. And then everyone sings the song.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
It would have been nearly 10 years since CM Punk left WWE.
Yeah. Would have maybe been 5 years. Aled says it's going to be 5-3-5. Drew will join Judgment Day. I honestly think that's going to happen soon. And Randy joins Cody's team. Yeah, I see that happening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it will be a 5-5. Hi Ahmad, how are you? Aled says we need Punk to return. It's good for the channel view-wise. Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Punk will return. If not, I don't want him to return at the beginning of the show though.
It should be in the middle of the show.
Or
just unexpected.
Middle
Just
or
unexpected.
to the end. Or to the end. Or don't you know?
But
No.
if they want to bring in
wouldn't
so many
be
numbers at the beginning of the show, have him return at the start of the show.
I mean, I get it, CM Punk, but I don't think they're going to main event with CM Punk.
Or
I get it, CM Punk in Chicago.
Or just do an AEW. Just have debuts.
he's the devil in AEW. He's the guy in the devil mask. Because that show, the show before Survivor Series and Dynamite, it's in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah?
The show, the AEW Dynamite right before Survivor Series, it's in Chicago.
Is it in the same arena?
What, the Allstate Arena or United Center?
United Center, yeah.
Oh, okay. And
No,
where
Ross.
Survivor going to be at?
Allstate Arena.
Okay.
WWE's Chicago shows are always in Allstate Arena.
Yeah. And also
Okay.
because WWE can afford Allstate Arena as well.
Yeah.
Ross, I have a question for you.
Now, God damn it.
What? Wait. Say your thing, Payne.
Yeah, say your thing.
So Ross, since you are the Chicago guy, do the Bulls play in United Center or does they play in Allstate Arena?
That doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? Where the fuck did that question
That
come
doesn't
from?
matter, Peyton. Ross, ignore that question.
No, don't.
I'll answer you that question after the show.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. The question I want to ask you, Ross, is are you going to be attending Survivor Series?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it.
I wanted to, but the ticket sales were too high. The prices were too high for me.
How high?
Fair enough. Too high.
They were too high. High.
I honestly think it's just sold out now because there is a huge possibility CM Punk showing up.
Yeah, like what? Like
Yeah.
200? Like 200? Or
400,
Like
I think.
yeah.
I actually don't. Like
God.
around 350, I assume.
Bloody hell,
350?
man!
God,
And that's for the lower deck. That's for the lower deck, actually. The upper, I didn't want to do the upper deck because who the fuck sits at the upper deck for a show?
Me, I went to
I
the
do.
upper deck. I went to the stadium to watch AEW.
I want to get the best view possible.
Well, my view was actually pretty decent.
Every time I went to the show, I was always at the lower deck.
I'm just
damn.
happy to actually. I was just happy to just be at Wembley to watch the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
The last time I was at a show was Hell in a Cell last year. I'm pretty sure it was their last Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Alright, next.
But yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah, so that's the first match announced for WarGames, the WarGames match. The next match, Gunther will be defending his Intercontinental Championship against The Miz
That should be interesting.
in
Yeah.
what was a botched finish on Monday Night Raw.
It was a botch. Ricochet apparently got a concussion and he wasn't supposed to kick out.
Yes, it was supposed to be a double pinfall with either pinning Ricochet and The Miz pinning Big
Bronson. Yeah.
So yeah, it turns out The Miz
Match-
won. because Ricochet kicked out.
I'm pretty sure the right man still won.
What?
Even if they did go through with Ivar and Miz both pinning their opponents, I feel like Miz still would have won the #1 contendership either way.
Yeah. But after the match, Ivar did attack the Miz. So we'll see what happens. Can
we also talk about how good Miz was in that Fatal 4-Way match?
Oh yeah, he's really underrated.
Miz was good.
I like
Babyface Miz is really good in the ring.
Yeah.
He really showed off.
So, and we'll get to your comment in a little bit. Trey says no way Biz is beating Gunther, right? Yes, he's not beating Gunther.
No, he's not.
It's not. People are saying that the match shouldn't happen because it would be a squash match. There's actually a reason for Miz to face Gunther because he's one of the best Intercontinental champions of all time.
Yeah, he is.
And if they want to go down the route of the Miz breaking Chris Jericho's records for the most reigns of the Intercontinental Championship, it could happen. It could happen.
The Miz could put up a fight.
I think I think Gunther's going to win the Rumble, right? I think I don't want to say it because I'm just going to say in predictions as well. I think now's the right time for Gunther to drop the title.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a whole 2 months.
Yeah, unless they go down the route of winner takes all.
I mean, yeah.
If they're not, then now the Miz. I want the Miz to break Chris Jericho's record. The Miz is so good. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to
happen. We'll see, man.
We'll see. I wonder how far they'll go with the babyface run for Miz. It should be interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Because I think it's actually the right time to turn in babyface because we're now reaching that point where Miz is actually finally getting the respect he's deserved. Like, he's hit that point in his career.
Yeah.
People respect him for what he's done and acknowledge how good he is when he's in the ring, when it's on the mic.
He's the only double Grand Slam champion in WWE.
No, Seth Rollins is that too.
I forgot. But Miz was the first one.
He was the first. He was the first 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right.
What's the other match, Raul?
We spoke about her earlier, and I said that she was really boring, and I apologize to her. It's Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark for the Women's World Championship.
I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked when this match was made. I thought it would have been Shayna Baszler.
I thought it would have been Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah, that too, but then she ended up getting attacked.
Yeah.
Ivy Nile, though, she had a really, really good showing.
Yeah, Ivy Nile. She had 3 eliminations, I think.
Yeah. I think she's a force to be reckoned with in the future.
Ivy Nile could be something good.
Yeah.
I just wish she could have been utilized more in NXT so that her main roster call-up would have seemed more credible.
I think she should have won the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah.
Because she was around when Mandy Rose was still the champion. I honestly thought Ivy Nile would have dethroned Mandy Rose.
For some reason, the timing has always felt off with what was going on. It's just weird.
Yeah. And then says now Becky versus Rhea is the Mania match they want to do it now. Yeah, I agree with that now. Yeah. So, Zoe Stark.
It's not a bad choice. If you want to build a superstar up, then by all means, that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah.
The thing is, Zoe Stark, she's good in the ring. She just has to work on her promos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the only thing.
I'm just glad Nia didn't win, although I wonder why Xia and Becky didn't get involved. I don't know what you mean by that.
Why Xia and Becky didn't get involved? Because Becky got attacked by Xia and couldn't compete, and Xia Li got ejected because she attacked Becky.
Okay, fair enough. But now Xia Li's got her sights set on Lyra. Her sights set on Lyra Valkyria.
Yep.
She's gone back to NXT. Right call, I must say.
Yeah.
She was good in
Mayweather's
NXT.
been abysmal. I don't even think abysmal is the right word for it.
Yeah. I don't know, but what else do we have to talk about?
So that's all the WWE news that's gone on. That we want to talk about on this podcast. What I want to speak about is Will Ospreay and his future.
Ooh, if only Liam was here. If only frickin' Liam was here.
Will Ospreay super fan.
The super fan.
Now, I think it's let's ask the question. Quick question. Assuming the Judgment Day, the Judgment Dyer and Cody feud ends after WarGames, what does Cody do after?
Who's the Judgment Dyer?
I don't know. What is Judgment Dyer?
What is
what he's
Dyer?
what he's going to do after is start his build to WrestleMania against Roman Reigns.
Yay!
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
Watch him win the Royal Rumble from number 1.
No, I bet he doesn't. Gunther needs to win it. He's shown why he's the most dominant wrestler. I think Gunther will win the Rumble. Yeah. Okay. Will Ospreay. The question, I think, it's speculations going around about his contract ending in February. Yes, he is ending in February. He has stated he doesn't want to resign with New Japan. Where could he go?
I mean,
honestly, I think the most likely choice is AEW.
Obvious AEW.
Yeah.
Because for one thing, he is part of the Don Callis family, so it kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, it kind of does. Makes. Well, he's somewhat a part of the family. He just barely ever shows up.
But he has been teasing so much that he wants a match with Seth Rollins.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want that match too, because that match could actually tear down the house, like legitimately.
Yeah.
And he is open. He is open to WWE.
We've seen Liam freak out over that. He's hyperventilated about it so many times. He really wants that match.
I personally think, obviously, he's not going to resign to NJPW.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the three possibilities for him is AEW, TNA, and WWE. There is a possibility that he could go to TNA as well, and he suits TNA's lifestyle.
He does. He was at a recent TNA show too.
Yeah, and he absolutely loved his time there.
Turning Point, or was it?
What was the show?
Bound for Glory.
Yeah, I think that was at Bound for Glory. Yeah.
Or Turning Point. I don't know.
No, it was Bound for Glory.
Turning Point.
Oh, it was Turning Point?
Yeah.
I thought it was Bound for Glory.
He beat Eddie Edwards.
I don't really watch Impact that much, so.
Wait, what? Hang on a minute. No, it was Bound for Glory. What is happening to my computer?
Yeah, it was Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory 2023.
Dang it, man.
Why? Yeah, Will Ospreay defeated Mike Bailey. Yeah.
In Bound for Glory.
Yeah, Bound for Glory.
Damn it, Payne. All right. Since Payne didn't know what it was, you guys know what time it is. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Hashtag fake wrestling fan.
How? No, first of all, how is that even? How does that even consider to be a that? Because wasn't he on Turning Point? Because I swear to God he was.
Yeah. So he made his debut at Bound for Glory, but he also has a match at Turning Point.
Yeah.
We were talking about Bound for Glory when he made his first match.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fake wrestling fan.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so it's ultimately up to him. I do think he will go to AEW. He has teased a match with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania as well. If he shows up at WrestleMania and just swerves everyone and actually signs with WWE, Oh my god, that would be absolutely amazing.
The thing is, this kind of feels like to the Jay White situation from last year where we were speculating where he could go.
Yeah, and then he just showed up at AEW.
Yeah.
People
Will Ospreay could practically do the same thing.
Yeah, people did think that he was going to go to WWE, Jay White. Obviously, he didn't. But
honestly, I want Will Ospreay to go to WWE because of the possible matches you could have, but with his style of wrestling, I feel like TNA is a really good fit for him.
Yeah.
Just imagine all the bruvs.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where he goes.
If he did go to WWE, WWE would probably do a bruv compilation of Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Bruv.
But this is the final part of the podcast. And speaking of TNA, it's all about TNA and what's the show? Hard to Kill. TNA's return. Hard to Kill. 2 matches have been confirmed for Hard to Kill, which will be TNA's return. Trinity, formerly known as Naomi, will defend her TNA Knockouts World Championship against Jordan Grace. And this will be Jordan Grace's Call Your Shot match. She won that Call Your Shot Battle Royal. And Alex Shelley will defend his TNA World Heavyweight Championship against Moose, which is Moose's Feast or Fired World title match.
So we cashed in his Feast or Fired briefcase.
Yes. And will face Alex Shelley for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship at Hard to Kill.
Again, I said I don't watch too much Impact, so I don't really know too much about it.
Same, but I honestly think these 2 matches are really, really good to announce very early on. Trinity is an exciting wrestler. We know that when she was with WWE.
Yep.
She's really exciting. She knows what she's doing in ring. Jordan Grace, really experienced in this company. I think this will be a really, really good match. And
all right.
Alex Shelley has been really good as the world champion. But he's got his toughest match against Moose.
Yeah.
Knowing them, Moose could probably win the title.
Yeah. Because it's Moose. Moose.
Who remembers when Kenny Omega was Impact World Champion?
Oh, God.
Same time as the AAA World Champion and the AEW World Champion.
All the titles.
All the titles.
Mr. Frickin' Triple Champion.
The belt collector.
Yeah.
Too bad he doesn't have any more belts.
Yeah.
Except the one that keeps his pants up.
Yeah. Because he hurt himself and had to drop all the titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all that we had scheduled for the podcast.
That's it. All right. I
And
guess
then says we will become a TNA.
Wait, hold on. Will Ospreay debuted in TNA in 2016. That's when he had his first TNA match. He had a small run there, 2016 and 2017, before signing with New Japan.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but I think he will sign to Impact TNA. No, sorry. I think he will sign to AEW but still make appearances at TNA. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
That's it, Ross.
That's practically it. But before we get going, guys, we want to thank our sponsors. First, we got SeatGeek.com. Make sure you guys go to SeatGeek.com or download the mobile app for SeatGeek on your phones. SeatGeek is the best place to get tickets for comedy shows, Broadway shows, concerts, sporting events, you name it, they have it. SeatGeek is also there to help you not get screwed when buying tickets. They have some of the best deals you can get for tickets. Again, be sure to go to SeatGeek.com, that's SeatGeek.com, or download the mobile app on your phones today. And we would also like to thank our other sponsors, TeePublic. That's the official website where you can get our Wrestle Arc merch. Go there right now and you can get t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, all the stuff you can get there. There's a bunch of different merch you can get there, different types of shirts you can get. Be sure to go to tpublic.com/user/WrestleArc to get the merch. All of that will be in the description below.
I roll end it.
Jeez, Raul.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you very much for listening to the Wrestle Arc Podcast. That was a lot that we got through. Yeah. Peace.
Be sure. Be sure you guys like the stream. Subscribe for more content from us if you want to watch more of the Wrestle Arc Podcast, and be sure to click the bell so you know when another stream or video comes up on this channel. But guys,
in my defense, I've never ended a podcast before.
And also check out
and
also check out the gaming channel as well. We'll be posting more content as well.
Yeah, we will be doing more content on the gaming channel. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Wrestle Arc Podcast, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye,
Wrestle
everyone.
Arc out. Oh, and also, by the way, next week predictions for Full Gear.
Oh yes, that has been very underwhelming.